I can go again.
Oh my God.
I can't see myself.
Right?
Part of the performing femininity too, because that's what you do when you're subject to the male gaze.
Right.
I mean, that it's this weird kind of, you have to imagine the gaze in order to, it's a passive enactment. Like that's part of performing femininity, is doing exactly what you just described.
Playing off knowing that you're being gazed upon.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and
By the
picturing-
male. The male.
By
You're
the male,
still
and
controlled
here-
by the male gaze, but you're picturing it in your head. It's weird. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's really weird. So, I mean, anytime you go through that, you're doing that to yourself. Oh my God, it's something that never quite put together so eloquently. That's why I keep going back to the drag thing, which, in the work, and it's just really interests me, because you're around all of these gay, hypersexual men, and I'm doing drag. It was never about any of that. And they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're not even a drag queen." Well, I guess really not.
Well, but you're using that. I mean, your work is about gender. That's what I remember about first meeting you. It was like sitting in the bus. We smuggled in a 6-pack, and we were talking about gender and performance, and I don't know. I mean, that's
I
like.
remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember the details of that.
Well, McSorley's. We were drinking McSorley's. I do remember that.
See, I remember totally different beer.
That'll make
I thought it was Heineken or something. It was
I think it was McSorley's.
Shirley's will make you get a male gaze. Or something.
Well, and you were talking about your idea of your own gender, which is not two-dimensional,
Right.
Like that's been your prevailing subject matter. And you use drag to kind of investigate.
Right.
The standard drag act has apparently one goal, but you want to do something else.
Right, and then also the female impersonation thing.
Which is something else.
Something else too. I think it's a lot of questions that I'm really intrigued by.
I think when I met Lanny, the piece that we were talking about, that we bonded over that you did, was the anatomically correct.
Oh, yeah.
Which I loved. That was really clever. That was a great piece.
That's funny. Yeah, I see that piece. See, that's what I'm talking about, like seeing the product after and seeing yourself in there. Because now, after the experience that I've gained through the years, I think I would have handled that differently, seeing the photographs that I see of that.
Well, that was a hard one to photograph because you were behind the plastic.
Yeah. I was just in the
But considering
box.
what we ended up doing, you were stuck in that box without air holes, right? That's what
Exactly, sweating off my tits, literally. I had to hold my tits on. You want to be this object, but at that point, when I was exploring those kind of issues, I wanted to be more emotion, and I was holding myself back because I felt like just being a living sculpture was not enough. I felt like I really needed to engage with the people, but I think I was on the fence. I really wasn't engaging enough, but I was engaging too much to be a living sculpture. So, anyway. And then I went into kin. I think I turned into kin. I took the tits off.
And you had like the saw and the hard
construction
hat.
Yeah.
The all Barbie pink.
And then I put the wig
And
on.
the gender plates, like the non-genital plastic plate that the Barbie
That's what I liked about that piece, that it was just, you just take off the tits and change the hair.
And put on, and change your accessories.
And change your accessories and you're a different gender. I don't know, do you think I should be pregnant on stage or not?